Hey, what's up you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Black Manta. Man, I'm excited for this figure. It's another Black Manta. I love Black Manta. Being one of my favorite DC villains. And seeing him come back for the second Aquaman movie makes me super happy. You get some really nice artwork on the back. I really do like it. Wonder what this thing is, and I wonder if we'll get it as a vehicle in the DC Multiverse line. Get Black Manta on the side. And here's a barcode at the bottom if you want to, scan that. Or screenshot it to get it scanned. There you go. I got this from the McFarlane toy store with the bundle. So, yeah, let's take a closer look at the figure, shall we? And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. He first comes with a trading card. I love this artwork. And then here's a bio if you want to read it. Pause it right now. And then he comes with the flight stand, which is really cool. I do like that. You just put it together like so. And then bang. And he needs to fly with a flight stand, so he comes with these two booster effects, which is really cool. We don't get many effects with DC Multiverse figures nowadays. So it's really cool to see these. And these just plug into his little backpack over here, or the jetpack. Just plug him in like so. And he's ready to take flight. Now let's take a closer look at Black Manta. And I already have to say, this is probably the best figure out of the wave. This figure looks awesome. Starting off with the head, this is classic Black Manta. I've always loved this helmet design. It's a huge helmet, but it's like so classic because it's all silver. Compared to the first one, it was mostly black, but this is all silver with the big red eyes. You get the tubes in the back, and they, you can see them poking up, which is also, it's just a classic looking Black Manta, and I freaking love that. Like, this is just an amazing looking Black Manta figure, and I'm really happy that they, included this figure into the wave. I mean, they kind of had to, but again, it just looks awesome. Moving down to the rest of the body, again, it's just a basic black bodysuit, but they added some, like, shading of blue, which really helps the figure stand out. It would have been cool if they had some on the diaper, but, from far away, it's not that bad, but, like, just up close, it's noticeable. But again, it's just really cool to see that. It's kind of similar to what they did with the stealth suit Aquaman, mixing the blue with the black. But, yeah, this looks freaking cool. I really like this a lot. It looks awesome. And, you get a little bit of, bits of details here in the sculpt. Would have been cool if they were painted to make them, stand out a little bit more. And then you get this gauntlet, which looks really nice. It's just the one, which is accurate in some cases, in comic book cases, but this is accurate to the movie. This whole design of the figure reminds me of the Injustice 2 Black Manta, which has been a figure I've been dying to get in the DC Multiverse line. And I still want an Injustice 2 Black Manta, but yeah, this kind of fills in that gap for me for right now. Then moving on to the back, you get the jetpack over here. Love the painted red, in there. It's really cool. The head, again, the head is just awesome. This is the best part of the figure. I love the translucent, eyes, and this backpack is really cool. This is just a cool figure in general, even though it's just like barely even painted and sculpted. It's just the best figure in this wave. Now taking a closer look at Black Manta's articulation, starting off with the head. It can look up that much, it can look down that much. It can rotate side to side. You're not going to get all the way around to the tubes. And you get some really good pivot. Shoulders move out that much. They move down. They do rotate 360. Biceps swivel. Double jointed elbows. And McFarlane reverse balls that hinge. And rotate. Torso crunches down. Surprisingly not as much. But it crunches back a lot. That's really good. He gets a good spread on him. His leg can kick forward that much. They can kick back. Double jointed knees, and McFarlane ankle balls that hinge, rotate, pivot, and have toe articulation. Measuring Black Manta out, he comes to around 7.5 inches tall, and to the top of the tubes, it's around 8. Here he is next to the Page Punchers Black Manta, and wow, like I gotta say, they like killed it with, the only two Black Manta figures from the year, and it's really good. Like, I love Black Manta, so having both of these make me really happy. But which one would I put on my comic book display? Because this movie one really passes for a comic book, version. I still really like the Page Punchers one. It still may just remain as my comic book version. but this one is also really good that, it could go up with my other villains. It's a hard decision. It's a really hard decision. And speaking of a comic book villain, here he is next to the gold label Ocean Master. And I have to say, they look really good with one another, right? It's hard to say which one I like better, or between this and the Page Puncher's Black Manta. And then here he is next to his wave mate. We have the stealth suit Aquaman. And here's Black Manta up on the rotating base on the flight stand. And I have to say, this figure's really cool. I really do like the look of this figure, but it is lacking. He doesn't come with any other accessories other than the base and then the trading card and those effects. It would have been nice if he came with a trident, but that is another conversation for another video. So I'll save that. But other than that, like, this figure looks awesome. I love the look of it. It's definitely a classic looking Black Manta, but it's also a movie Black Manta. So you could put it in both displays. You can put it in a comic book display, but you can also put it in a movie display. It's hard for me to decide which one I like right now because I love both of these. I love the Page Puncher's Black Manta, and I really like this one. I think the Page Punchers will still stay as my comic book, Black Manta, but that may change over time. But we'll have to see. This is definitely the standout figure of the wave so far. I got this from the McFarlane's Toy Store bundle, just a 7-inch figure bundle. I didn't get the mega fig or the big seahorse or the statues, but I do kind of want that Black Manta statue because I love Black Manta. This is definitely one of my favorite DC villains. So having this in figure form and just seeing him in the movie again makes me really happy. And I hope to see an Aquaman 1 Black Manta. I really like that design. I kind of like it over this one, but this one is freaking dope. It's classic. It's Black Manta. Simple, straight to the point. Love it. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this figure. I hope you enjoyed this review because I really enjoyed this figure. And if you like this, video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.